Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. We'll watch the Orlando Magic in this one as they go up against the Dallas Mavericks. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Majority of the season now in the rearview mirror for teams. This is when things, I think, Clark, start to get more difficult. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I agree 100%, Kevin. I mean, depth and health really matter a ton this late in the season. You know, teams that have a strong bench, I think, are that much harder to prepare for and beat.
And it's Nash missing. Now here's Hill, the fast break opportunity. Here's McGrady. Hill kicks to McGrady. Good, the assist goes to Hill. McGrady's got the first points on the scoreboard for the Magic.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
There's Nash with the three. Rebound by Grant Hill. And he drives in. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Inside, Hill can be a problem, finding a way to get around the defense and score the ball.
Nash outside. It's Nowitzki on the wing. Back to Nash. Dallas moving the ball around. Finley. Off target from outside.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
McGrady passes to Hill. Back to McGrady. Now here is Hill. He's guarded by Finley. Here's McGrady. Shot clock at 6. No good on the triple. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Armstrong against Nash.
Clearly not the tallest guy in the league, more like one of the smallest in the league. But Nash figures out ways to do damage inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Well-placed LU pass into the layup.
An excellent shooting guard and a point guard's body, that time creating for his teammate.
McGrady. Clark, he just rocked the rim.
Insanity on display right there. Wow.
Woo.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Nash with no one around. The long distance three is buried. Nash has got 5.
And this is not an easy shot, but Nash has the range to drop it from there.
Going inside. On the wing, Tracy McGrady, covered by Van Exel. Pass to Garrity, 5 on the clock. And it's Armstrong missing. The Mavericks leading. Here's Finley. 9 points last game. Nash outside. Bradley with the ball. Mavericks making a switch here. LaFrentz is checked in.
Second team foul. Checking in for the Mavericks. Number 45.
And Nash gets double teamed. Pass to LaFrance. 6 to shoot. Nash against Armstrong. And Dallas again with the bucket.
And Nash just making it look too easy. I mean, he's got one of the purest shooting strokes in all of basketball.
To the inside, Kemp. Bradley with some nice D.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Here's Finley. He's guarded by Hill. And here is Van Exel. Coming off a solid outing against Washington. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
Absorbing contact well inside. Nash is a competitive guy and is able to find ways to score even against tough defense.
Now, here is McGrady. He's scoring an average of 33 points a game, a stunning total for a truly remarkable play.
Sweet string music. Nestled that one in nicely.
Nash against Armstrong. Nash dishes to Bradley. Pass to LaFrance. Shoots the 3. A rebound by Kemp.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Into the lane. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And meeting the defense with power, McGrady holds nothing back and finishes in motion.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. And I like the fact, guys, that those numbers have gone up since last season. I mean, he said free throw shooting was an area he was looking to improve, and he has.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Bell with it. Down low. Nowitzki inside. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Magic lead by 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Here's McGrady. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Now, here is Bell. Pass to Nowitzki. Nowitzki draws the double. Now Bell. This one for 3. And it's de Klerk with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Well, McGrady is just going off right now. He's enjoying himself and going after buckets with reckless abandon.
Dallas calls timeout. So for the Magic, Hunter comes in for Horace Grant. Armstrong subbed in for Tracy McGrady. And you look at the draft this year and the coming years, Clark, a lot more high schoolers are considering making the jump to the pros.
Yeah, you know, and that's always been interesting to me. For some, it's the right move, but for most, that's a significant jump that shouldn't be made. But there is another pathway with the NBA founding the Development League in 2001, and that could give some of these high schoolers who may not be ready for the NBA a chance to gain some additional experience.
They set the pick. Driving in. It's stolen. Out of bounds. Orlando takes possession. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Look at the Mavericks. Unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run.
And when I look at Dallas, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now, here's Van Exel. Still scoreless. A three-pointer is right on target.
Pure shooting ability on display from Nowitzki. I promise it's not as easy, folks, as he makes it appear.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
Making his presence felt at the rim.
Mavericks trail by 8. Now, here's Van Exel. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. 5 to shoot. Pass to Bradley. In the corner, it's Griffin. No good with the triple.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Nowitzki with the screen on Armstrong. To the paint. And Nowitzki slams it in.
Love when Nowitzki finishes with the dunk, showing some outstanding lift on that one.
Here is Armstrong. His last outing, 16 points for him. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. A different look for Dallas. LaFrancis checked in for Nowitzki. Finley comes in for Raja Bell. And it's Nash in for Griffin. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to talk to his guys.
The 407. Substitution on the board.
Mavericks on D. A shot by McGrady, no good. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Nash. Rebound by Grant Hill. Magic leading by 8. Camp with a screen for McGrady. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
He's simply on a tear right now and showing no signs of slowing down.
Van Exel kicks to Bradley. It's stolen by Hill. And now Orlando on the break.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Nash drives in. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Here's McGrady. Estevan, the 3. No good that time. Mavericks trail by 10. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Basket good.
Smart play, capitalizing close at the rim.
Orlando, they've gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. Fast break, here we go. The Mavericks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And that one misses.
At the line for the Mavericks, Michael Finley.
And he's good on the second. And here is McGrady. It could go. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that does it for the first half of play. Magic out in front. They're up by 7. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We're seeing a tremendous game from Tracy McGrady.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Magic leading by 7. Armstrong with it. With some arc. Back to Kemp. And it's Kemp with the jam.
The athleticism and quickness of Kemp, using both as weapons in the pick and roll.
Nash up on top. He's covered by Armstrong. The shot's good from Nash.
Well, that was Dirk Nowitzki getting in the way of the defense right there. Well done.
Here's McGrady. Takes it inside. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
The ball handling of T-Mac, really impressive. Watching him play, this guy is a thing of beauty. Puts a lot of time into his ball handling. You can tell.
Mavericks trail by 10. Nash outside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Orlando. They're good enough for 8th place in the conference right now. Looking to hold on to that.
Man, and looking at the Magic, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Now here's Nash. 13 points in the game. Great D that time from Kemp. Here's McGrady. Good, the assist goes to Hill. McGrady's got the lead up to 14 now for Orlando.
McGrady getting all graceful with that shot. How about the floater? The perfect amount of touch and finesse.
And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
Armstrong gets the bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Nash. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Sean Kemp picks one up right there.
And, you know, one of the things you have to love and respect about Nash is his leadership. He's an elite talent, a self-made player who I think makes all of his teammates look better.
Mavericks making a switch here. Griffin's checked in.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Here's McGrady. Griffin with the steal. To Van Exel. Nash up on top. 15 points in the game. And good that time. Nash has got 6 in the quarter.
Hey, we all know Nash can pass, but he can score the ball too, folks, reminding us all of that now.
Van Exel against McGrady. 3-pointers off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And now we've got the intentional foul. And we're seeing more and more high schoolers coming straight to the NBA. Some wish the league would require players' grade to wait a few years first. Why is that?
Kevin, I think the concern is talent evaluation. But if you give high schoolers an opportunity to compete at a higher level, scouts should have plenty to dissect.
Orlando leading by 10. Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
Great job using the pick and roll to create that opportunity. Basketball 101 right there.
Armstrong against Nash. And Nash gets double teamed. Here's Van Exel. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Van Exel's got it back down to within single digits for Dallas. Armstrong passes to DeClerc, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Bradley. The Magic hitting the bucket. Just 5 to shoot. Nash kicks to Van Exel. Launches a three. And it's DeClerc with the rebound. Orlando leading by 11. Now Armstrong. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Drives to the hoop. Hunter, no one around him. The three-pointer, no good. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Offensive rebound. A nice shot by Nash.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Here's Armstrong. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it's Orlando holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We've got more in store for you right after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Mavericks trail by 11. Now here is Bell. Pass to Nowitzki. Over Hunter. Nowitzki, the pass to Bell. From the arc. Hits the three-point bomb.
That three-point shot can change games. It can really open up the half court as well.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He reminded his team, we're up. All the pressure is on them. Let's just keep playing our game. Makes sense because they've got a nice lead late in this game. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. McGrady against Griffin. McGrady dishes to Armstrong. Back to McGrady. Six on the shot clock. And there's the drive.
McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Mavericks trail by 10. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. And Bell kicks to Griffin. Launches it from deep. Orlando grabs the miss. Led by as many as 14 points. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Back to McGrady. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Drains the 19-footer. McGrady's got 4 this quarter.
And this is McGrady's specialty. You can't let this guy shake free. from the mid-range.
Here's Nowitzki. Pass to Naharov. Back to Griffin. Fires for three. Orlando grabs the miss. Hill's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's McGrady. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 12. To the left wing. Dallas moving the ball around. Pass to LaFrance. It's Bell on the wing. To the inside. Tries from the block. Bank shot. No good. Orlando leading by 12. Here's McGrady. Oh, man. And he takes that one up and powers it through. Timeout, Dallas.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Bradley's checked in for LaFrance. Finley comes in for Eduardo Naharu. Van Exel's checked in for Griffin. And it's Nash in for Raja Bell. There's the drive.
Saw that sliver of daylight and took advantage.
We've got 1:55 left in the 4th quarter. Nash against Armstrong. Nash the pass to Bradley. Shot clock at 6. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Van Exel no good. Here's Orlando now. It's been 8 unanswered points for him.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Magic.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And here's Nash following the 3 from Tracy McGrady. And it's good, 2 points. 55 seconds left in the 4th quarter. McGrady right side. Goes back up. It's tipped. Here's Finley. Here's Nowitzki. And they pick up 2.
Boy, love the court awareness from Finley. Excellent at realizing when one of his guys is open.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
There's Nash with the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
3.
And here's Armstrong. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.